Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lord Alvon, and it's been a while since I made a video, but I actually do have an explanation for that. So I tried to make one probably like a week and a half ago, but that ended up getting nixed for a couple weird reasons. Number one, because the video file ended up being corrupted, so I couldn't upload it, and then also the software I was using to edit the video ended up just not working at all. So now I've switched to Adobe Premiere Pro, and that should hopefully make this video be able to be finished pretty fast after I finish this stream. So anyway, today we're going to be doing a Ravnica Allegiance draft over on MTG Arena. I'm pretty excited. I've drafted this out a couple times now at my local FNM as well as on Magic Arena, and I'm excited to see what is in store for today. All right, let's take a look. All right, so our first pack has got a lot of very, very powerful options. Let's see what we've got. So number one, we have two really powerful cards here. In Sharkto Crab, very, very powerful Simic card, and Bedevil, which is a very, very powerful Rakdos removal spell. And the rest of this pack doesn't really look like it's anywhere close to that, except for maybe the Azorius Night Arbiter. I've been pretty impressed with this card. It performs very well. I like High Alert as well, but I think it's between Sharkto Crab and Bedevil. And I'm not actually sure which of the two is better, but I think Sharkto Crab is a little more like my style of play. And there's a lot more in terms of good blue cards in this pack than good red cards and black cards. So I'm far more likely, if I take something like Sharkto Crab here, to table something that I can actually play in my deck. Like the Sage's Rose Savant or the Quench or even the Humongulus could be fine. I'm going to start with the Sharkto Crab. Sharkto Crab is quite good. Okay, so coming off the Sharkto Crab, let's take a look at pack number 2. Okay, so standout cards to me are probably Frenzied Erynx, very, very powerful Gruul creature. I like Incubation / Incongruity, very, very flexible. Could be either good card selection spell or a removal spell for a big bomb. I like Cry of the Carnarium a lot in sort of the like Esper control decks. I think it's pretty strong there. It's not as strong in like just straight Rakdos or Orzhov decks for the specific reason that it often will kill a lot of the creatures in your deck, which is really annoying. And it also denies afterlife triggers. So if you have a creature like, say, Night of Sorrows, which would normally give you a spirit when it dies, if it dies to Cry of the Carnarium, it just gets exiled, so there's never hits the graveyard. So this is pretty bad in like a straight Orzhov or Rakdos deck, but in Esper control, I think it's very, very good. So if you want to stick with what our Sharkto Crab was good with, we could take the Incubation Incongruity here. We could also take the Erynx, or I guess that's not really anything else that's too good. I think Temur might be a solid deck to try to draft here, so I could take the Erynx for that. Or I could just take the Incubation Incongruity, which, if I'm playing the Sharkto Crab, will always make my deck. I think I'm going to speculate on the power level of the Erynx here, but I'm not sure if that's correct. Okay. So this pack is super lackluster. Like, almost nothing in this pack is any good. That's unfortunate. Like, legitimately, none of these cards are cards I would consider third picking at all. So I could go with something aggressive like the Burning Tree Vandal, or I don't even know. Like, this is just all pretty trashy, middle of the road stuff. I think I might just take the Guildgate here, although it's not in either of our color, like any of our 3 colors. It's kind of the opposite of that. I could end up playing some sort of Gates deck, and I think none of these cards are worth spending a third pick on, so I'll just speculatively take the Orzhov Guildgate here. And here's a similar situation where nothing is really standing out to me. Yeah, this is really rough. I could take the Territorial Boar. Works well with either of these. They both can trigger its ability. It's kind of fun. The Boar is probably the best pick here. The most powerful card in the pack is probably the Dead Revels. It's a pretty solid card. Can allow your red-black decks to kind of grind out some card advantage, which is not terrible. Yeah, I mean, I also could take the Rumbling Ruin. I don't know if I'm in the market for that, but it's like the Territorial Boar. It's the only one that works with any of the stuff that I already have, so I think I'll take that. And okay. So the most powerful card in this pack is the Grasping Thrall, and I like the Grasping Thrall a lot in like any white-black deck. And the only other cards that are like worth playing in this pack are probably like the Code of Constraint or the Slimebind, which are both pretty decent blue spells. So if I end up playing blue, like a Simic deck with the Shark Crab in it, these guys could be pretty good. I also don't mind Rubble Runner and Gruul. This is pretty solid. The question is, do I want to like start with something like more aggressive with this the Rubble Belt Runner, or do I want to try to play more blue? I think these might be a bigger sign. I think I like the Code of Constraints. Is it better than Slimebind, though? I don't think it's actually better than Slimebind. I think I'm going to take the Slimebind here. If we end up playing Simic often has trouble with removal spells, and having a way to answer creatures is just really powerful in Simic, so I'll take that. But okay, alright, so we get a second Grasping Throw. That seems like a pretty big sign that Orzhov is open. I'm also seeing like Carrion and Plague White, Sky Tether, and these are not bad at all. So I think I'm going to take the Grasping Thrill here now, and then maybe we'll look to abandon most of our picks already. And I mean, Renthorn is quite solid. There's also an Azorius Guildgate, and if I end up playing something like Esper, I could play the Grasping Thrill and the Slimebind, but I mean, Renthorn is more powerful than that, so we'll take that guy. It's so interesting what we're seeing here. Just a lot of Wrecking Beasts. I could take the Guildgate here, or like the Shimmer. I don't much like the Wrecking Beast in this kind of a deck. Yeah, the signals we're getting right now are just all over the place. Not really giving up much by passing these. I'm going to take the Guildgate, and then if it ends up that... Okay, alright, so I'm going to take the Sage's Rose Savant here. Pretty solid little 2-drop. And Incubation and Congruity came around. Okay, that's a pretty good sign. Also Dead Revels. But yeah, I think that's more along the lines of what we're going to be doing here. And I think I like Axebane Beast better than these other cards. Maybe a Screaming Shield for the sideboard. I think I like having access to like one copy of Rebel Slinger. I've often had trouble dealing with flyers. And Rebel Slinger's okay, I guess. And wow, Goblin Gatherings are just not that high a pick, are they? Alright, so after pack 1, we're all over the place, but I think we're going to be some sort of either like Simic or Gruul deck after pack number 1 here. Got a solid start to that. Okay, so we have a lot of very, very powerful white and black uncommons. These are all really, really good. Also, even like Blade Juggler. Wow, like the 4 best cards in the pack are all like Orzhov cards. Even 5, like, yeah, wow, that's crazy. If I start taking Orzhov cards now, though, the problem is that I run into is that I basically abandon most of my picks from pack 1, and I'm not really in for that just yet. I do like the Forerunners. I got to actually, I put this card in my cube recently, and I got to win a lot of games with it. There was one where I used a disgusting combination of, used Tolarian Academy, a couple Moxes, and a Black Lotus to cast this on turn 2 in my blue-black control deck. Yeah, that felt really good. Probably not what I'm in the market for at this point, but actually, yeah, it probably is what I want. I mean, I'm going to have a lot of like little dorky creatures, and having a way to go over the top is pretty sweet. I like that. I mean, this is just like these Orzhov cards are really crazy, but I think it's too late to get into Orzhov. So I'm going to take the End-Race Forerunners, and we're going to be pretty happy about it because we get to pick up this Gyre Engineer, which is going to allow us to ramp this out. And yeah, I'm totally in for that. I also love to pick up this Growth Spirals, like as many as those as I can. So we'll take a Gyre Engineer. And I think at this point we're probably not playing the Frenzied Erix, although it's still a possibility. And here we could take either Ceratok, Thrash and Threat, or Chillbringer. Now I like Chillbringer a lot, but I think I might want to take the Thrash and Threat for one simple reason, and that reason being that as a Simic deck, you often run into the problem that you don't have removal spells, period. I was at FNM this past week, and I drafted a Simic deck that looked really, really strong. It had like crazy ramp into a lot of really powerful stuff, and it just had no way to kill things. And I think Thrash and Threat is a really good way to do that. I already have a lot of like 3 and 4 power creatures, and so using this to deal 3 damage on the first side just for green seems really good. I'd love the Ceratok, I love the Chillbringer, but I think the removal is too important in a deck like this, so I'm going to take that. And here I could take the Arrester's Admonition or the Applied Biomancy. I think I like Biomancy a little bit better. It's also a Nakia of the Old Ways is pretty good, but alright, so here we can take the second Sage's Row Savant or a Simic Locket. I think these are kind of a dime a dozen, so I'm going to take the Savant here. Savant is pretty good, and here it's pretty obviously a Simic Guildgate. I like having the fixing for that, and wow, okay. This is one of the best green commons, maybe if not the best, the Sora Form Hybrid. 2 mana 2/2 that can become a 6/6. Yeah, that's very gas. I like Rampaging Renthorn a lot. It's really good in the Simic deck, but I think the Sora Form Hybrid is where we're at here. And a Biogenic Upgrade is really great. Not only is it at a baseline 6 power and 6 toughness for 6 mana, it also can combine with our adapt things to just get really, really crazy. We also have a few, we're going to have a few Riot cards too that might be willing to get in on the fun. And here we can take the Senate Courier or the Steeple Creeper. And it's probably the Steeple Creeper. It's a decently sized creature, trades pretty well. Although I do like, I do like Senate Courier. I think Steeple Creeper is slightly better in our deck. And we get the Growth Spiral. It's pretty good. I think Spiral is going to be quite good with the quality 4-drops that we have. We have like 2 quality 4-drops, but hopefully we'll pick up some more. And there's another one. Sweet. That's great. So the Chillbringer did not table as I suspected it would not. I like the Spider here. And here, you get the Simic Locket. Sweet. We might actually play that card. I'm not sure whether we will, but it's definitely a possibility. Okay, so here we have a few options. We could take the Sphinx of the Guild Pact, pretty good target to ramp into. Or we could take the Titanic Brawl or the Applied Biomancy. And again, I think having removal is really strong. We have a lot of pretty beefy creatures at 4 mana to fight with this Titanic Brawl, so I think I'm going to take that and be pretty happy about it. Okay, so here it's pretty obviously a Chillbringer for me. Chillbringer is just very, very good. It's one of those ways you can get back into a game that you're kind of behind in, because not only do you put a 3/3 flyer onto the board, but you also get to lock down a creature for a turn. And I've been very, very impressed with Chillbringer. And the only reason I didn't take the first copy was because I needed the hard removal of Thrash and Threat, which I think was a little bit more valuable in this case. Gatebreaker Ram is crazy good in the Gates deck, but we have just one Gates that we're going to be playing so far. So I probably should take the Humongulus here, or maybe I just applied Biomancy. Biomancy is pretty good. And wow, Rhythm of the Wilds. This card's pretty insane. It's one of those cards that you just play against, and if your opponent gets it on turn 3, so especially on the play, you just kind of lose a lot of the time because all their creatures are either bigger or have haste. Yeah, that card's pretty crazy. I think I might just take the Gruul Guildgate here. It'll allow me to splash the threat side of Thrash and Threat, which isn't bad. It's a 4 mana 4/4. It's not terrible. I mean, I already have 24 cards. I'm probably not playing the Locket at this point. So, well, I guess 23. 22 if you don't include the Submit Guildgate, which I don't. So, they all look pretty playable. Rhythm is quite good. I don't think we're going to be casting it, but I don't think we're really splashing this. I'm going to speculatively take the Rhythm of the Wilds. If I can find a way to splash it, it could be pretty strong. Although I don't think that's going to be a thing we're going to be doing. But second Guildgate is great. I think 2 Guildgates is just a solid option for any deck. And here I think it's like another Gyre Engineer. I have a lot of really strong 5/drops to ramp into. So this seems really good. Yeah, let's take that guy. And we get a third Guildgate. I think 3 is about the maximum number of Guildgates you want in a normal 2-color deck like this. And I'll take a Dead Rebels. I don't think I want any of these other cards. And wow, Savage Smash came around? That's crazy. This card's really, really good. I mean, I can't really take it, but I think it's an excellent card. I might just want another Territorial Boar. Or maybe I want to clear the mind for some weird control matchup. I don't know. And Sagittarius Valley is a pretty good sideboard card. And wow, the Ram came around. Okay, we're taking that. And Gruul Guildgate did come around. Okay, that's pretty sweet. And maybe Regenesis is a card that I want for like a grindy matchup. Wow, we get 2 of them. Sweet. Okay. I don't know if there's going to be any matchups where you want 2 copies of Regenesis, but if there is, then I'll be prepared. Okay, so let's take a look at what we got right now. It's trying to make us play a Mountain for the Thrash and Threat. I don't really think that's what I want to be doing. We're going to turn off the land suggestion for now, and then we're going to take a look at what the main deck looks like without the land suggestion. So we're at 23. Okay, I mean, that seems pretty sweet. I don't think any of these other cards are stuff that we really want to be running at this point. So we have solid creatures, pretty solid removal. We got some good tempo plays. And we got good stuff to ramp into in the Forerunners. All right, how many creatures do I have? Let's take a look at the setup here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 creatures seems like about the right amount we're supposed to be here. Yeah, this deck seems really good. I'm not sure if I should run the one copy of Gruul Guildgate for the Thrashing threat, the threat half, but I think it's probably not correct. We're just gonna run triple Guildgate and turn on the land suggestion and see what it says I think I should do. I'm gonna cut this mountain for another island. So this way we have 9, 10, 11, 12 green and 5, 6, 7, 8 blue. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blue cards, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, okay, so there's a lot more green cards than there are blue cards. I think this is a pretty good way to have it set up. Awesome. Okay, so this looks like a lot better version of the deck that I drafted for FNM this past week. Hopefully it works out well. Actually, hold on. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. Round number 1 with our Simic deck here. Let's see what we get. All right. Round 1 versus Claronimus. I see this person is a person of culture. I would like to play first. They too have Jace as their avatar. I got a mulligan this hand. It's like one land off of being pretty solid. If I guarantee to have a second land, then I can scry into a third and then just go off with the Gyre Engineer, but I cannot keep it. So we're going to have to mulligan. Wow, I have to go to 5? This is bad. I'm grateful that we have 2 Savants in this deck because I got to keep this. Put Growth Spiral on the bottom. The question is, do we Incubation on turn 1 for a creature, or do we not? We probably do. Yeah, I'll take a Gyre Engineer. Might be useful. I mean, not that I had any other choice in the matter, but whatever. It's fine. Open the gates. That would have been pretty good for me this time, but yeah, I mean, we're definitely in a rough situation here. We need to draw blue to be able to cast any of these cards, and we're already 2 cards down on the play, so this is going to be rough. Very, very, very rough. Okay, I mean, that's pretty good. Attack with this boar here. Play the Sword Form Hybrid. At this point, I don't know if I want to trade with my opponent because trading seems bad when I'm down on resources like I am. So I don't want to trade my hybrid for... I don't know. Well, let's attack. Let's get in there. This is fine. I'm not getting into 6 mana this game. Gift of Strength, sure. Okay. Gets a combat trick out of their hand. Seems fine. Although, 1-for-1 trades are especially bad when you have to mulligan to 5 and are on the play. Like, it's not ideal. Okay, 3-2 does not trade very well against my boar, so... Wow, okay, we got both of these Gyre Engineers. Yeah, this is rough. I'm not gonna lie. This is not the start that I wanted for this deck, but it's okay. We can still draw out of it if we draw an island. We do have quite a few islands in this deck, so... Yeah, so yeah, I probably have to attack with all 3. Okay. Discarded a land means they probably have a 6th, and they're going to adapt this next turn, so I probably should kill it while I have the chance. If I draw if I draw an island, then I get to blank the Burning Tree with my Sharkta Crab, and wow, it's good, but it's really slow, and we're just gonna get smashed here. So, World Beast, yeah, we can't win this game anymore. Okay, let's just concede and save ourselves some time. Gonna give 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 power on the board. Yeah, we're very, very dead. Okay, so versus Gruul, I think I like the deck the way it is. Yeah, let's just run it back. I'm just gonna want to not have to mulligan to 5 on the play. That's the goal here. I think I will choose to play first again, although I don't know if that's correct in this matchup. I think we'll keep. Double Savant is really good because we can find all of the lands that we need, hopefully, to hit the Axebane Beast and Mammoth Spider on time. Woohoo! Alright, what do we got? Sage's Row Savant. Sword Form is excellent, but I do want to be hitting lands, so we're going to bottom that. So we already have a 2-drop, and we already have mana sinks in the Forerunners and stuff, so I'm very, very fine doing it this way. And we're just going to get in there for 2. If my opponent wants to block, that's fine. And if not, we're going to play another one. They can... Yeah, this is great. This is excellent. Okay. Let's draw some more lands. Alright, Savant. More lands, please. Ceratok actually is a pretty good 4-drop. So I kind of like just leaving it Island and Ceratok, because I can go like Island Axebane Beast into Ceratok, and that's pretty strong. So I'll leave it like that. Axebane Beast is not a bad play here on turn 4. And okay, my opponent's playing a Locket. Alright. It's pretty slow, but it does put in some work. Alright, so we got Axebane Beast coming in for 2. I will want to draw some amount of lands at some point, some amount of removal spells at some point this game. So what I'm hoping is that my opponent doesn't just have some big creature like Rendhorn here, but I can double block it. Although if my opponent attacks, I probably won't, because I did see a 2 mana +3/+3 out of them. So if I do block, I'm going to block in such a way that the +3/+3 is not going to just utterly destroy me. That card is very good. Wow. Okay. Can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. Woo! Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So up to 6 mana now, thanks to that Gyre Engineer. Can't actually attack because these guys are just that big. Yeah, well, I mean, I'll probably just have to take 5 from this guy. My opponent not attacking there is a pretty good sign for me. They don't have something bad. I don't think I'll just take the 5. I'm not interested in blocking this. Okay. Drawing lands is really good now. But what? No! Oh, wow, that was really gross. Okay, well that takes me 2 turns off of this Forerunners, which is super annoying. Yep. That was really good. Yeah, not being able to double block this really sucks. I think I'll just take 5 again, though. Probably chump it with the Sage's Row Savant next turn. Yeah, my opponent's deck seems pretty good. Yep, if they hadn't had the skewer for my Gyre Engineer, I would have been able to just hardcast the Forerunners this turn, which would have been really, really good. Need 2 more lands for this, or the other Gyre Engineer. Yeah, that's not good. We're going to block now. Save ourselves some life. Okay. See what it draws us here. Steeps McCreeps is okay, I guess. I mean, the 4 power is really good. I just it's not enough to get through the Sunder Shaman. So yeah, this card's really good. I think we're just gonna get beaten to death. We're not gonna block this turn. Well, we need one more turn, draw on a land, and then we can hopefully do something here. Opponent's going to adapt that to a 6/6. That's pretty strong. We do have good blocks for it, though, so that kind of makes it a little bit less bad. Yeah, so now, if they attack with everything, probably attack with just these two, I would guess. Or maybe just that? We'll see. We'll see. Okay, 5/5 coming in. Pass to blockers. Is there any way to block this such that if my opponent has the +3/+3 that I don't get completely wrecked? I could block with the Ceratok plus the Steeple Creeper. That actually does the trick. Because if I do this, then they can get +3/+3, it'll be an 8/8, and then my guys still double trade for it. So I think that's fine. Yeah, let's do that. And then if he doesn't have it, then he just trades a 1-for-1, so. Yeah, there we go. See? Double trade. That's fine. Works for me. It's not ideal by any means. I don't even think I can actually attack. Oh, wow. Well, I mean, Sharkta Crab's really good, but it's not the 8th land that I need. Imagine being disappointed about top decking Sharkta Crab. This is the life I lead, everybody. Yeah, I mean, this is bad. We're probably just gonna die. Okay, so creatures with power 5 or less can't block. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're just dead. Well, okay. So Sunder Shaman just kind of destroyed us there. But the CCDD cycle is just really good in general. So, I mean, you're probably gonna lose a lot of games to those creatures when their opponents cast them on curve. We were like one land off of there from just going crazy with the Forerunners, though. So, all right, here we go. Versus Musasabi, playing as Sarkon. All right, cool. I would like to play first. And this hand, it's kind of lackluster. I don't think we can mulligan it reasonably. They are on a mulligan themselves. Okay, mulligan to 5. Okay, all right. I mean, my opponent being on a mulligan to 5 means that we have a pretty decent chance of winning just by playing an attrition game here. So, all right, we now have the 4th land we need for Axebane Beast. That's pretty good. My opponent looks like they're just straight Orzhov, which is pretty sweet. I am a fan of Orzhov. Take the 2 here, and what's the follow-up? Twilight Panther. Do they have a 3rd land? They do. Okay, that's pretty good. And here I'll just play the Axebane Beast first to bait out removal so that it doesn't hit my Sharkta Crab, because removal hitting Sharkta Crab would be really bad. I would rather not trade the Beast for this Twilight Panther. There's a chance I can just like thrash it away. Yeah, see, there we go. There's the final payment. Now my Sharkta Crab is safe from getting just destroyed by a removal spell. Perfect. All right. My opponent did take the bait. That's good. I could go like Boar plus Thrash, but that seems way worse than just getting my Fish Octopus Crab out there. That is a frightening creature. What are the Simic doing? Like, for real. What have you done? Well, I mean, looks like we're a little bit mana screwed, but that's okay. Because we have a lot of very powerful cards, and like one more land gets us Mammoth Spider and Chillbringer, which are both excellent. So I'm just going to be attacking with the Sharkter Crab, and we're just going to get in there. Pack a pretty sweet punch. If my opponent tries any shenanigans, we can always just thrash something away, so that's fine. Yeah, Thrash being a one-sided fight is just really, really strong. Oligarch attacking, I'm probably not going to be blocking that. Because Boar can get Vigilance, like if I play either of these cards, so that's fine. Opponent has a second Oligarch. Alright. Alrighty then. So I could just like thrash away using like the Boar on the Twilight Panther, or like even the Sharkter Crab probably. And I think that's probably fine. But I want to save it. It hits. There's so many better things it can hit here. And also, yeah, hitting. That's pretty annoying. Okay. I guess I can just like adapt this. Yeah, well, I'm just gonna pass. Or I pass. Probably just adapt it and tap down something next turn. Yeah, that Simic Guildgate was pretty awkward there, but. Alright, cool. Noxious Grudion is okay. Probably just want to adapt this and tap down the Grudion here. Yeah, I got a 5/5. That's pretty sweet. And if my opponent decides, actually, hold on. Let's just play like the Chillbringer. Bring the chill on the Twilight Panther probably, and then just get in there with both of these guys, and they get. Oh, it has to be 4 or greater. Okay, never mind. Because I don't get to get this guy to have vigilance. Never mind. That's fine. Rampaging Renhorn will trigger this though. That's okay. So Death Touch guys have to wait a little bit. My opponent's probably incentivized to block here. But no, doesn't do it. That seems like a mistake, because now this Chillbringer is lethal in 2 turns. And I can thrash away any like flying nonsense. What is that now? A 3/3? Okay. I'd probably just take that, honestly. Like, the Chillbringer is too powerful to let die to that. Okay, so we can Rendhorn with haste here, potentially. Interesting, very interesting. So Rendhorn as a 5/5 or as a haste creature is, both options are pretty strong. But what is it, 9? So I'm kind of incentivized to like just play it a little bit slow and maybe play some things that force them to attack. Because I don't want these guys to die. Because they just get flying tokens they can block my Chillbringer with. So let's just play like Mammoth Spider and attack for 3 in the air. That seems fine. Let's put him to 6. I can trade like Grudion for Boar, take 1 from Panther. Like either of those is fine. Yep. Just take 1 from the Panther, that's fine. I'm not interested in trading any of my creatures for that Twilight Panther. That seems strictly not something I want to do. Right, so we are at 6 here. Sage's Row Savant. That's actually really good. Trades for the Panther pretty well here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're at 6, so we can go like Savant Hybrid or just Rendhorn or like Savant Thrash. I don't think there's any actually way to win. Actually, no, wait, there is a way to win this turn. If I just play Rendhorn with haste, then I can go... Yeah, run home with haste, and I can attack. And then if my opponent doesn't have like exactly summary judgment, then I just get to get him. Because 3 ground pounders plus the 1 flyer. Yeah, that's lethal. Okay, sweet. Got there. All right. All right, game 2. So Orzhov. I might want the Sagittar's Volley to clear away a bunch of their little spirit tokens. This could be pretty good. I think this is actually a card that I'm going to want. I saw a lot of spirit token makers. We already do have a Rebel Slinger, which kind of makes that not as necessary, but my setup looks fine, I think. Maybe Steeple Creeper kind of like lines up really poorly against a lot of their threats. Yeah, we'll take him out, add in a Sagittar's Volley. Like, an Orzhov deck is likely to have like a few copies of the oh god, what is its name? The Grasping Thrall. The one that I picked, I think like fourth or fifth pick, speculatively. It's a really strong common. It's likely to be there, and this kills it. So, we're probably gonna be. Wow, my opponent wanted to go second. Interesting. Okay, I will be mulliganing this hand. And this hand's fine. We got Rebel Slinger, blocks really well against this guy, so slime out at the bottom. I'm gonna try to want to draw some amount of lands for these 5 and 6 drop here. Okay, and sweet. All right, the Rebel Slinger out there. Yeah, this guy I think puts in a lot of work in the Orzhov matchup. He's just the right size to be super annoying. Noxious Grudion's pretty annoying too, but like we'll play Guildgate plus Hybrid here. If my opponent decides to attack, I'm not blocking. I think both of my guys are more valuable than the 2/2 Death Touch creature. This guy just single-handedly stops like a boatload of spear tokens, and this guy can become a 6/6. And if I manage to like biogenic upgrade on this guy after I've already adapted it, that seems insane. So yeah, see, there we go. Oligarch is just Rebel Slinger makes Oligarch look really awkward. Let's go with Spider here. Still not going to be attacking. Theater of Horrors. Yeah, that one's pretty good. That one is pretty good. And Gyre Engineer is really good here because now it's going to allow me the extra mana that I need. Ooh, this is good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 1 more mana to cast this Endrace Forerunners. Sick. Okay. So if my opponent doesn't immediately kill this and we draw a land next turn, we just get to slam Forerunners. Wow, can I decide to bet on that guy? Sure. Sure. Alright. I am okay with this. Seratok. Okay. I guess I could just like tap 6 and play like... Yeah, I want the Seratok though. Because as good as Biogenic Upgrade actually is, I think Ceratok's a little bit better because Ceratok's going to be a creature that like I can attack with this Forerunners trigger and then not have to worry about it just dying to the stupid Death Touch creature. Yeah, Theater of Horrors is going to be really annoying as time goes on here. My opponent is digging for something, which is really good. It means they don't have like anything to spend all that mana on. That is exactly what that tells me. Yeah, this is going to be real good. So now the question is, do I could just put like 6 counters on this Seratok and just bash my opponent in for like 10. That would be really gross. Ooh, Sagittar's Valley. Okay. I don't know if that's correct. I mean, it might be. I actually kind of like that, honestly. Let's just go like 1 on this guy and then like 2 on this guy. cancel. What are you doing? This is hard card. Hold on. I want on this guy and this guy. And I want 2 on this guy and 1 on this guy. So now I got an 8-8, and this is now a 4-5. Sweet. Okay. That's pretty gross. Opponent cannot block with any of their creatures. Yeah. No! Not final thing. Gross. Okay. Well, I mean, we lost some of our value there, but this guy still is a 4-5. So, and that's pretty good, I guess. But opponent wants to play their 6-6. Well, I'm almost like forced to block here, as sick and twisted as that is. I think I do want to block with the spider, honestly, just to get that stupid death touch creature off the board. It's like the one. Yeah, man, that was a really good final payment. That was a really good final payment. I'm not gonna lie. I'm about to get to play both these crazy creatures. I mean, yeah, that's good. And we're still not hitting what I want to hit. I guess I just play the Renthorn as a 5-5. I'm not attacking with it this turn, so just one more land. That's all I'm asking for. That's all I'm asking for. We'll just slam this giant creature. Do I double block this? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Yeah, probably. Yep, I probably double block this. It's really bad against like the Storm Strike, but we did get there, so that's pretty sweet. The opponent doesn't get to play their stupid little Ministrant of Obligation and a Carrion Imp. Okay. I mean, Carrion Imp is not particularly great against Sagittar's Volley, so that's fine. If we don't draw our land this turn, I might even just like... Alright, come on, land. Land! Okay. Alright. I probably just attack with a Renthorn here. It's reasonably likely my opponent just like tries to double block with the Imp or something, and I can like volley. But if they decide to block with like a Ministrant here, that's really, really good for me. There are a lot of ways this could go that are really good, so I'm gonna attack. We do still need to hit our 6th land here. Come on, yes, yes. Block with all of them. Oh man, this is gonna be so brutal. So I get to kill all of them with this Sagittar's Volley? Oh, that's so good. This is such value. All these afterlife triggers. And they're all gonna die. Ooh. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, baby. Alright, I think I'm gonna incubate something here. See what top of my deck is cooking here. Wow, 4 lands and a Sharkta Crab. Sure. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm actually going to just Sagittar's Volley right now, I think. That seems a little better to me. Woo, baby. That's so good. Get out of here, tokens. Okay. I mean, Theater of Horrors is just... Wow, okay. Yeah. I gotta let him have it. I can't not let them have it at this point, so... Night of the Last Breath is really gross here, but I can't do much about it, so... Theater of Horrors. Wow, what a card. Okay, Sharkta Crab blocks that pretty well. Now we finally have our land that we need. Hopefully I don't just get carnaged here. That would suck. I mean, Carnival's really bad for me too, because that... Wow. Gross. Yeah, we'll just take it. I can't. Yeah. Probably gonna Carnival. I mean, either side is bad. Both sides hold me off this Forerunners forever. Yeah, there we go. Okay. You know, Forerunners, we had a good run. Actually, we did not, because you never got, you never came out. Oh, boy. Alright, well, yeah, we're kind of screwed at this point. Yeah, we're almost definitely screwed. Just gonna die to the Theater of Horrors now, aren't we? Yeah, that's probably the way this is gonna turn out. Yeah, we just needed to draw a land, like an untapped land, like on any one of those turns, and that would have been crazy good. And now they're just gonna, yeah, I can't actually win this game. We're just gonna concede. Even tapping this down, my opponent just attacks with this. What am I gonna do? Block with my, yeah, can't actually stop him. Can't stop him. Okay, so do we have any ways to deal with enchantments? No, because this set has no ways to deal with enchantments. Screaming Shield might be a thing I want, probably not. Yeah, we're just gonna do this and play on. We're gonna be on the draw. I think the card advantage is a very real thing in this matchup, and it's probably gonna be the thing that decides who wins and loses the match. So we're gonna draw first, 100%. And again, we have to mulligan. We've really had some terrible luck in our mulligans here. Can't keep it, and this is bad too. But I gotta, yeah, that's fine. All right, we have all our cards turned on. That's pretty good. Okay. Theater. Oh wow, our opponent's mana screwed. This is a very good sign for us. This is really nice. Real nice. Okay. I'm gonna slam this Enraged Ceratok because I'd rather it result. I'd rather the Shark Crab stay around. I think. Maybe this is better than the Shark Crab even. I don't know. Not sure about that. It's because it gets around like all their Death Touch creatures, I think. But yeah, we'll play the Crab. This could be really good because like the fact that I can adapt it into a 5/5 and then like tap something down and then brawl like something away or whatever, like that kills in 3 turns. So it's pretty good. And Volley deals with all of this nonsense. I think do I just adapt this and smack for 5? That might be correct actually. No, I think I'd rather just attack. Getting the Engineer into play is really good. I have the Volley for all these stupid tokens. And got some good tricks here. As long as my opponent does not have like another final payment for the Shark Crab, I think I can ride the Shark Crab to pretty sweet victory here. Sacrifice one of the spirits probably. Yeah, that's pretty good. 2 on top. That's not what I want to see at all. Okay. So do I want to brawl something? No, I do not. I think I do want to activate this now, though. Activate this, tap down the Scavenger. Yeah, let's do that. Tap down the Scavenger. And let's get in there with our big boy. Probably going to block. Or hopefully they don't. I mean, yeah, they probably will. They want to keep their life total high. That makes sense. Keeping a card on top was a little weird. Okay, that's fine. Oligarch is really good. Dagger Caster. That's not what I want to see at all. Okay. Well, I'm probably going to have to... Yeah, okay. So I'm going to use this to Applied Biomancy. And we're going to do both of those things. I'm going to give that one +1/+1 so it doesn't die to the dagger caster trigger. I think I'll bounce like the oligarch maybe. Yeah, let's get that out of the way. Save my Gyre Engineer. I might just want to like Titanic Brawl this away right now. Although I don't know if that's correct. I mean, it's 1 mana, so I can kind of like... It's pretty easy to like find a place to play it. Yeah, we'll wait. We'll save it for now. Oh man, I'm instantly regretting everything. Actually, do I just want to... I kind of like just like brawl. Yeah, just like 1 mana brawl this, brawl that, and then like slam Renhorn attack for 9. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's do that. Let's give it haste and just get in there. Opponent is now at 6. That's pretty strong. Scavenger's going to be annoying for sure, but I mean, Slimebind allows me to profitably trade for it. Gross. That's really gross. I can't even... because I could... Yeah, I'll just play this spider here. Okay, my opponent's at 6, so we do have the upper hand in terms of that. The only... I guess I'll just tap this for mana. Probably use it to do something here. I don't know. My opponent's probably not attacking here, so I'll probably just... man. Why did it let me do that? I wanted to spend it on the growth spiral. Oh well, this is fine. This is fine. Goes to 8. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is it always when I draw this Forerunners, it's like after my mana producers die? Yeah, let's put that into play. That's fine. Okay. Well, I mean, there's like attack with both of these and then Slimebind this. I don't know. It does get in some damage. I do like that. I like getting in damage. Yeah, sure. I'm fine getting in 3 damage here, so let's do it. Maybe my opponent's like scared to block. They're probably not though. Oh yeah, they're. Oh wow. Oh, this is so good. Okay, so first we get to kill this for free. Oh, that's excellent. Woohoo! Get riggedy wrecked. Oh man, that's so good. Just get to save the Sagittarius Volley now. That is excellent. Opponent's at 5. We have Volley still in hand. That is bad. Now they can turn this Scavenger into a 1/1. That's okay. 4, 5, 6. I guess we'll play this and hope to draw another land next turn. Not going to be attacking into this. There's no profitable attacks here whatsoever. And Forerunners hopefully will seal the deal here if I can draw my 8th land. That doesn't really do anything. Land! Oh my god. There it is. Ugh! Yeah, baby. Oh man, that's solid. Okay, so if I attack with this, and don't attack with these 2. Now the question is, can I attack with the spider too? Yes, I can. Because the 6/6 blocking it doesn't really do anything for me. Yeah, this is great. Get in there. Get in there, boys. Tradesies. Yeah, tramples is a pain in the butt. I think I got him. I'm getting in 2 here and then 1 here. Yeah, okay. This is really good. Got all this volley to take out all the tokens from this. Yeah, my opponent's gonna have to think about this block for quite a bit. It's pretty important block. You're gonna be losing your guys, my friend. They can block so they keep Rumbling Ruin, and that's probably the correct way to do it. But, yep. You do go to 1 life that way when I have a 7/7 Trampler in play, so not sure how good that is, but especially with the Sagittarius Volley, this makes it a lot better for me. My opponent does not actually know that I have Sagittar's Volley here, so we can incongruity. Oh, this is excellent. Okay, yeah, we're just going to volley, targeting that spirit and kill the other ones too. And then we're gonna, if my opponent decides to, like, we probably have to block end race foreigners with the 6/6 plus something else or whatever. But yeah, we got this. Trample means this guy is not, this guy's getting through 100% of the time. There we go. Sweet! Forerunners takes a game, finally. All right, there we go. Woohoo! 1 point for Raise Boars. All right, there we go. Let's go to round number 3. Okay, here we go. So we're going to be on the play. Wow, this hand's bad, but, I mean, I could scry any lands away with this, so keep? Is this risky? Yes. But if I if I draw a non-land here and I can scry into non-lands here, then this hand is pretty good. Yeah, I mean, scry into like a 5-drop. Yeah, I mean, this is fine, right? A Steeple Creeper is not even bad. I'm kind of relying pretty heavily on the top decks here, but I mean, it's not terrible. Question is, do I play this or this? I'll play Gyre Engineer. It has the higher upside. If this survives and I draw like a 6-drop next turn, I can just slam it. And that's pretty solid. My opponent's also incentivized to use a removal spell on it, and given that I have nothing right now to actually spend the mana on, I'm totally okay. What? Gates Ablaze. Color me surprised. Gates Ablaze for 1? Wow. I mean, that was really good. Wow, okay. So I'm going to be wanting to be on the draw in this match. Wow. Gatebreaker Ram, jeez. Alright, yeah. Okay, I mean that's really good. We got some good plays here. We got a lot of good mana sinks. Can make this Soar Form Hybrid a 6/6 next turn. Yeah, I mean this is not bad at all. So my opponent looks like they have a pretty solid Gates deck, a lot of good, 2 good payoffs in the top like 12 cards of their deck, so that's pretty good. I'll probably just block these with Steeple Creeper. I'm okay making that trade. Or trading for whatever combat trick they have. That is not the combat trick that I wanted to trade for there, but I mean, yeah, I probably should double blocked this, but Stony Strength in a 5-color Gates deck is a little bit loose, so Steeple Creeper of their own. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to adapt this right now while my opponent's all tapped out, or mostly tapped out, and we're not going to be attacking. Titanic Brawl will hopefully be able to hit the Ram, ideally. I don't think I'm blocking this. There's a lot of things that could go wrong. We're not going to block. And given that I have the brawl, oh wow, oh that's not good. Oh boy. Okay, I think I have to kill that. Yeah, I mean the Ram is insane. Don't get me wrong, but if this survives, my opponent can just make this thing so big that I won't be able to deal with it. So. Yeah, this really sucks, but I think I have to kill it. Like right now, before they get to untap with it. There's not a lot of ways that this could go wrong. Yeah, okay. And we're not going to attack. Now, luckily for me, my opponent has not yet drawn any more gates to make this into like a 6/6. So we do have a little bit of an upper hand in terms of that, which is kind of nice. But once they draw their 6th land, we're in a world of hurt. Especially if it's a gate, because it not only pumps this, but allows them to turn the Stormform Hybrid into a 6/6. So I gotta hope that we draw something good to kill that before that happens. But yeah, I will absolutely be choosing to be on the draw in this matchup. I think that will be correct. There's the 6th. Oh boy. Oh boy. There it is. Okay. Now the question is, do I want to adapt this and tap this down and then get in there? I might actually want to do that. Is that better than playing a Ceratok? That's the question. I think Ceratok's probably a little bit better. I'm going to play that guy. Because generally tempo plays like tapping something down are better when you have more creatures to capitalize on the lack of blockers. Gateway Plaza. All right, 7/7 Ram. Oh boy, that's big. And my opponent actually tapped themselves out of being able to use the Stormform Hybrid, which is pretty good. That is scary, and I don't know if I can actually deal with it all that efficiently. Yeah, no point in playing this. I'd rather use the Shark Crab. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be really bad. Because this guy is very scary. Yep, good 5-color Gates decks are hard to beat, that's for sure. We're gonna tap down the Colossus here. Get out of here, Colossus. I'm gonna hold you down for a little bit. Yeah, my opponent's got some really strong creatures here. I'm gonna have to draw some good ones to stay in this. I mean, that's a 5/5. It's pretty good. And we'll give it a counter, I guess. I'm not really attacking with it, am I? Nope. Alright, probably adapting time for the Stormform Hybrid. There you go. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, this is an interesting game, that's for sure. I think that just almost guaranteed. Okay, that's fine. Rebel Slinger trades for that, so do you have a plan to stop it? Gift of Strength. Alright, well, I mean, that's one way to do it. That is one way to do it. This is awkward. So open the gates, gets them another gate. That means they can rebuy Gate Colossus if I kill it. Okay, that's not ideal. Not ideal at all. I mean, Slimebind is good. Slimebind is quite good. So it's really good on this board too, because of my it deals with a lot of things my opponent's probably gonna want to be doing. I'm probably gonna want to like Slimebind the Gate Colossus and then start blocking it with 5/5s, but I don't know. I might need to use it to like trade off something here. Yeah, I'm not out of this game yet, but given that my opponent has just an insane array of creatures right now, I am going to have to rely on drawing Forerunners to win this game. And even then, Forerunners is not bigger than Gate Colossus, so that's awkward. Gates Ablaze. Alright. If they attack with just the creeper, I'll be slime binding it. If they attack with everything, I'm going to have to think about what I'm going to have to do here. What's it going to be, Spidey dude? Yeah, we're just going to slime bind this. You're going to have to find a different way of winning the game, sir. Steeple Creeper Beats is not going to do it. Yeah, the main problem I'm running into here is that even Forerunners just doesn't get my 5/5s through the 8/8. Like the 4/4 becomes a 6/6, Psychon becomes a 7/7. Like it doesn't get through the 8/8 Colossus. It just doesn't die. Let's block with my 2 big dudes here. Yeah, sure. Already seeing Gift of Strength. Probably just trading 1 for 1 and then playing Gruul Guildgate to buy it back. Yep, that's really good. That is really good, so... Yep, my situation is pretty awkward here. This would have been a good turn to top deck the Forerunners, but not today. Okay, Colossus is pretty good. My opponent has a lot of really powerful creatures. I'm not sure why they're not attacking with them. Probably want to save up for just like 1 big swing. I can understand that. Probably just correct to thrash the Sorrow Hybrid away here, but we shall see. Do I want to do that right now? I probably do, honestly. Having the trick is pretty nice, though. Yeah, let's do it now. They're less likely to have something for it right now. So I knew that as I know they drew the Colossus last turn. So okay. Oh boy, it's gonna be bad. They stack with both of these. Which one do I want to kill? That's the real question. Let's double block here. Hopefully they don't have another gate to put it back on top. Gonna kill the Ceratok. Looks like Ceratok or the Ram. I don't know what the order here. Yeah, it's Ceratok. Okay. Or, oh, it's actually no. It is the Ram. Okay. The Renthorn. So they have a Renthorn of their own as a 5/5 and another gate to rebuy a Colossus for a 3rd time. Rebuying it a 2nd time for the 3rd time around. And we're just drawing lands, so yeah. This is bad. This is really bad. I don't think I can actually beat the Gate Colossus. I think it just kind of grinds me out. I have no way to permanently answer it, and the best card in my deck doesn't actually get me out of this, so... If they attack with both of these here, I'd probably just concede. Yeah, we'll just double block it again. For just a 4/4. Our creatures are big, but the Ram is bigger. Yeah, I really messed it up when I didn't double block that guy on like turn 4 or 5. That was a mistake. Came back to bite me. Okay, so this is probably a matchup where I'm going to want Regenesis, I would think. That seems reasonable. What other things do? Actually, Screaming Shield could be good. No, Screaming Shield puts their Colossus into their graveyard. Let's not do that. But Regenesis is probably something I'm going to want. And let's take out, like, 1 copy of Biomancy. I don't think his matchup's going to be that that determined by tempo. I think a lot of it is going to have to do with card advantage and that kind of thing. I could take a more aggressive stance, but I think I'm just going to draw first and try to just meme my opponent out here. We're going to keep this hand. This seems fine. Gyre Engineer can power out this biogenic upgrade. Hopefully I can draw a good 2-drop to do with that. That would be pretty sweet. Oh, okay, sweet. Awesome. So I can go like Forest Savant into Gyre Engineer and then like Biogenic Upgrade on the Savant or something. Ooh, oh wow. Oh, actually, yeah. That's really good. I don't think I want another gate, but I think Rendhorn is really good. I can still play Rendhorn with the Gyre Engineer. Even if I play gate on turn 4. Steeple Creeper. Okay, sure. So this is only really bad if my opponent has Gates Ablaze for 1 again, and I'm not going to play around a 1-up in their deck when this plays. Just has such a high upside if it works. Come on. Don't have it. Come on. Yeah, we'll block. I'm fine trading my 1/1 for a combat trick. Yeah, that's whatever. Sure. Trading this guy for a combat trick is not bad at all. And we do get to Rendhorn as a 5/5 here. And Guildgate. And so we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 mana. Coming up on 7 next turn. If my opponent attacks with this Steeple Creeper, I'll probably won't block actually, because Slimebind deals with this pretty efficiently. And I like having my 5/5 around. Bolrak Clan Crusher. Okay. Regenesis. Alright. That should be pretty good. Do I attack with this? Do I just like, I might just want to go like Biogenic Upgrade right now. And just put like 7 counters on this thing and just hit my opponent for 1,000,000. I haven't seen any hard removal out of them, so I think this is probably fine. Actually, let's do 1 on this guy. Let's do 1 on this guy as well, because that way I can save this guy from getting just straight up murked by the. That's an 8/8 now. 10/10. Oh boy, that's big. Okay, that's lethal in 2 turns. Whoo, baby. Get in there. And this is a 3/3 now, so it doesn't just die to the Steeple Creeper. To like the Clan Crusher, like taking a counter off of it. And if my opponent does not have removal for the Gyre Engineer, I get to slam 4-runners. And that's really good because it gives this guy trample. He's a 12/12 trample. Oh yeah, you're gonna regret that. Do it. 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 Attack me. Hit me. It's 5 damage. It's free. It's free damage. It's free damage. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 mana. So slamming 4-runners here is pretty tempting. If I slam 4-runners here, then I get a 7/7 haste, and this is a 12/12. So opponent can just block this, and then the 12/12 gets blocked by that. They take like, yeah, I have to actually block with both of these. That's actually really interesting. If I play 4-runners here, okay, then I get to attack with a 12/12 and a 7/7. My opponent blocks 7/7 with 8/8, and then I have a 12/12 coming in, and they can't just block with a Crusher. So they can go 4, I guess 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not going to be enough. Yeah, let's do it. I think the best block for them after this just actually involves me losing 4-runners and them losing both of these creatures. And then I still have a 10/10 in play. And the 10/10 beats the 12/12, so that's good enough for me. I guess my opponent could just block with the Crusher, or like just block with the Steeple Creeper. Kind of did my math wrong there, but that's fine. My guys all have trample, and even if my opponent decides to kill it, like just blocks this right here, I can Regenesis, hit back, and do it again. So I'm not too worried about it. This is definitely a hard block though, because they're probably blocking 4-runners here, and they have to block with one of these two. and they can't double block it and kill it. So they're going to take like 1,000,000 damage here, and then I'll have a 10/10. So yeah, the one weakness that I saw out of my opponent's deck game one is it did not look like they had any like really good hard removal spells. Like they're relying on their combat tricks in tandem with their really big creatures to win the game. So, oh, okay, blocking the 12/12. Interesting. That's okay. That's very much okay with me. We're going to kill the Gay Colossus first. Do 8 to that and 3 to that. So my opponent's taking 7. They did not choose to eat the Forerunners, and I don't know if that was correct. But probably going to just take the counter off of it and throw it at me or something. Or they should have done that anyway. They go to 2. Both their creatures die. And I still have a 7/7 with Trample in play. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. See if they have any hard removal that I did not see in game 1. Yeah, Forerunners is really, really good when you actually get to cast it. This is probably like the best card in the format in terms of things you want to ramp into. Yeah, I'm probably just going to be attacking with both of my creatures. No, it's probably just the Forerunners here. Actually, no. Attacking with both is fine, right? Attacking with both is fine, because if they like block the 4/4 on the 3/3, then they just die to the 7/7. So probably have to double block here, and then I can just slime bind one, and then that should be lethal. So it's only really bad if my opponent has Summary, Judgment, and I think they might have cast that last turn to guaranteed kill the Gyro Engineer if they had it. So, or it's at least a possibility that they would have done that. And even if they do manage to kill this and like don't die, then I can Regenesis something back. So yeah, this is fine. Cool. All right, I think that worked a lot better than game 1 did. So let's keep it the way it is. Let's see what we got. Do they want to be on the play or the draw? If they're smart, they'll be on the draw, I think. Yep, they are smart. Okay. The sand isn't good, but isn't that great, but I think it's probably passable. We have a Rebel Slinger. We have a pseudo removal spell. If we draw into a blue source, we can Sage's Row Savant. This is fine. I think this matchup is dictated so much by card advantage that I don't think I want a mulligan. Like any like somewhat keepable hand, I think I want to probably try to keep it. And yeah, this will be fine. And we draw a 2-drop we can cast, which is excellent. They did not have a gate on turn 1, which is a very good sign for me. Means they probably don't have the mana fixing needed to really go crazy here. I think I just wait on attacking with this, because I can probably just Titanic Brawl and use the Rebel Slinger to kill this Wolfram Hybrid. I kind of want to save mine, because I don't know whether or not I'm going to be able to have much of a threat base here. Biomancer's Familiar. Yeah, that's not good. It's the reason it's not good here is they very well could have a lot of nasty stuff. I think I attack with these, and then if they try to do any nonsense, maybe I hold this back. I can attack with the Slinger. Yeah, that's fine. If they try to like block and then eat it or whatever. Oh boy. That was not what I meant to do at all. Now I can adapt this. If they try to adapt it, I will kill it in response. Actually, that's fine. Go ahead. Adapt it. You know you want to. You know you want to. Go all in, buddy. You know you want to do it. Steeple Creeper. Okay. Oh man. If they have the 1 mana +1/+1, it's so bad if I Titanic Brawl. It's so bad if I do it. I guess I just Mm. Oh God, no. It's so oh man. Do they have it? Do they have it? Oh God, I can't do it. I can't look. Oh man, I have to kill it. I gotta kill that. Please don't have it. They totally have it. They totally have it. No! No! Oh God, why? Oh, now I'm just gonna get run over. Well, good game, everybody. I tried. God, that's so gross. I get to adapt that for frickin' 4. Oh, Jesus. Did they just sideboard into, like, some just straight Simic deck? They totally did, didn't they? Man, that's gross. Okay, well, I definitely shouldn't have done that, but, I mean, God, I kind of had to do something, right? Okay, well, you know what? Yeah, it's all over. My opponent's got a 6/6, and they're gonna adapt this a million times, and I got no way to I have no way of answering it. So I think they just got me. They seriously sideboarded into straight Simic. That's crazy. That is crazy. And I can't really block. Man, that's just so awful. Is this Shark to Crab any? It's just. I might even need to just incongruity this stupid thing just to stop from dying. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, there's no way I'm winning this game. Like, they get a 3/3, they got all the 3/3s just kill my guys. Even if I Shark to Crab here, Shark to Crab just gets run over. Yeah, I can't win. Yeah, well, that was disappointing. That was very disappointing. And we got 1 win. That's not ideal at all. All right, well. Okay, well, you know. It happens, I guess. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my video. If you like what you saw, please feel free to leave a like or comment down in the comment section down below. And if you'd like to see more of me, you can do so by clicking one of the links over here on my left, or subscribe by clicking the link right here in the middle. Anyway, that's all we got for this video, so until next time, this is Lord Alvon, signing off.